Well, if anybody's listening, welcome. Normally I don't come out on Tuesdays, but have decided I wasn't on last night, so I thought I'd just come on here for a little while, see what's going on. Nothing happens in a few minutes. Well, no harm, no foul. I have noticed that there hasn't been any streams lately. Not sure what's going on. The usual people that I see streaming that I go visit haven't been on. I don't know what's going on. We'll see what happens. Section 8 Outdoors. How you doing, buddy? You have any? I've been. I don't know if you heard me, but I've been. I haven't seen anybody coming in or doing streams here lately. Miss Gidget, how you doing? Well, if you look behind me, you can tell that I am in a hotel room again. Been working. Back on the road. That's what I've been doing. Just working. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. It looks like everybody is. You're sitting there splitting your hair. I'm not even going to ask what that is. A lot of people are not getting the notifications. I went on to I know when CP usually streams his stuff, but I haven't even seen him. I mean, did he stream today? I kept checking. Oh, he's sick. Okay. Well, if you talk to him, tell him I hope he feels better. I have really not real a lot to talk about tonight, other than I heard his knee bad. Oh, okay. Um, really not much to talk about. Just wanted to come on and see what everybody was doing. M&K Outdoors, how you doing? Well, if you stay off his knee, it wouldn't hurt. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah, I wanted to come on last night, but I had left Monday morning about 2:30 and traveled about three, and it took me 3.5 hours to get to where I'm going. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was sleepy, so I went to bed early. I was asleep by 7:30 last night, and I worked all day today, and thought I'd come up in here and see what everybody's up to. Oh, that little bit of wind, yeah, it hit about 2 hours east of where I live, and I think my wife said we got about maybe 2 inches of rain out of it. That was about it. Were you going to go live tonight, Section 8? Tornado hit southern Jersey. Wow. Ah, okay. Isn't it though? Yeah, but you got to remember M&K many years ago when the power would go out. You know, we just sit down with a deck of cards and play a board game. We always pretended like we were camping. We'd build a little fort in the living room. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get a bottle of water. Barbecue, huh? I will say, M&K, y'all's barbecue up there is a whole lot different what we consider barbecue. Most of, and not knocking anybody down, please don't think so. But when Southerners barbecue, we cook for about 13 to 18 hours. That's a barbecue. The cooking time takes that long. Jimmy Mack, what's happening, brother? Yes, you did grill. We do grill too when we want something quick. Jimmy Mack, I'm just working up in a hotel. Hey sis, how you doing? Did you sis, did you get your did you order the rice? Barbecue bacon. Again, when I barbecue bacon, I barbecue a whole slab and I put it in a smoker for about 8 hours. And then when we pull it out, we slice it. Yeah, I did, Jimmy. Okay, you did order the rice. Good. Let me know how it is. I wanna try some of it. Did I look up fizzy? Is it pronounced fizzy swamp? Yeah, I know Section 8. I have to turn on my YouTube and get it going. Yeah, I did look it up. Looks like it's right beside an airport and a whole bunch of stuff around it. How big is that place, Jimmy? I didn't really think anybody was going to show up tonight, to be quite honest, since I hadn't seen anybody streaming here lately. Well, let me get the YouTube up. If it'll work. Was 1,000 acres maybe? You must have nothing but a bunch of summer ducks up in there. Long distance brother from another. I got a few of them, I think. Oh. All right, let's see what happens here. Had to get you shared out. Okay. You should be taken care of there, MK. Got a little bit of everything as well. I didn't even, I didn't look that close at it. Is there a boat landing even near it? Is it a wildlife management area or is it public land? I mean, how does that work over there? Hey, not a problem, section. I need all the help I can get, to be honest with you. Shoot ducks off your lower yard? There's an old saying, Section 8. Give a man a duck and he will eat for a day. Teach a man a duck, it's a duck hunt, and he will starve and go broke. 2 acres of wetlands. Oh, that's got to be nice. Oh, paddle only, Jimmy? Yeah, I'm too fat to paddle, brother. I only paddle if I get stuck in a swamp somewhere and my motor don't work. Yeah, I run a mud motor. I do have a trolling motor I usually keep on the boat, but except during duck season. It's the only time I take it off. I bang into way too many trees. I'll tear something up. Did you make it out of what, half-inch conduit? I can't count as many boat blinds and stationary blinds that I've built in my lifetime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Section 8. We call that shooting a gnat off a plate of grits at 1,000 yards. Well, ain't nothing wrong with a trolling motor, tiller handle trolling motor. I know a lot of pro bass fishermen that still use them. Mo, how you doing? Section 8, I used to shoot a lot long range. I really did. I actually went to a school for it. And is After Five in here? Oh, After Five, what's going on? That's okay, buddy. I wasn't even planning on it, and it just hit me. I just thought I'd come on for a little while. But yeah, Section 8, I used to shoot long range. And then I just kind of gave it up, I guess. I mean, deer hunting around here, you're shooting within 100, inside of 100 yards. So having to keep up that long range stuff, just don't have to do it anymore. Not much today, Mo. Just working. Um, Back on the road in a hotel tonight. Hurry back After Five. I'm just get here when you can. If we miss you, we know what. I know why anyway. Yeah, thanks a lot, After Five. Well, I was home for a couple of days, and then I left Monday morning at about 2:30 and got back on the road. And I was too tired to do anything last night, so um, thought I'd come home for a little while tonight, see what everybody was doing. Yeah, Section 8, I pretty much gave it up. I still have a couple of 308s, and which I love to shoot. And but my favorite rifle here lately has been a 708. Jimmy Mack, how far am I from Columbia? I'm 35 miles east of Columbia. No, I don't work in the same area, Gidget. I travel all over. I travel 3 states: South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia. Off and on. Yeah, off and on. Um, that's funny. I didn't need glasses until I turned 50, and I was the last person in my family to wear glasses. Ain't that right, Mo? Tell them youngins to hush up. West Virginia Woodsman, good afternoon. Shiner guy, how's it going? Ooh, plum butter. That sounds good. I got to get somebody to find me some Scuppernong jelly. I am about to die for Scuppernong jelly. So I can put it in my gunning bag when I make biscuits. When I'm duck hunting, I can fill it up with Scuppernong jelly. Yes, I am drinking the hard stuff today. Scuppernong grape. It's a Scuppernong. It's a grape. It's a wild grape. About that big around, kind of greenish yellow. Grows wild. Fig preserves are good. But you see, I stay in the swamp, so I make the biscuits. I pick the Scuppernongs from the swamp, bring the Scuppernongs home. The deer eat the Scuppernongs. You've never heard of Scuppernong grapes? Wow. Okay, look it up. It's Scuppernong. Break wash. All right, M and K, y'all take care. I hope you get your power back soon. I like muscadines too. Muscadine. I prefer muscadine wine over Scuppernong wine, but I like Scuppernong jelly. You never heard of scuppernong? Look it up. Google it. It's a real grape. It's a wild grape. All right, Shiner, hurry up. Get that meat on the grill. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'll be glad to get home so I can eat some vegetables. I've been eating hamburgers and chicken past 3 nights. Yeah, they're good, great. They're pretty good. And you get them, they're sweet. Oh man, you make jelly out of them, make a wine out of them. All right, Mo, hurry back. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I know where that deer stand is too. Yeah, West Virginia woodsman. All she has to do is walk out her back door, take about 10 steps, and she's in her tree stand. Hey, sis, did y'all get a lot of rain yesterday from that storm? Yeah, West Virginia woodsman, you have to put it in water and then soak it down a little bit and add a little bit of sugar to it and get it kind of stirred up, and then it'll be not too bad to drink. I mean, eat. Well, the only reason she has to walk 10 is so she can get over past the dog kennel. That's it. Only a quarter inch. Wow, we got 2 inches. Yeah, really. Yeah, it'll make it a little warm. Super sweet corn. Yep, just don't eat the green ones. Gidget, I'm going to tell you a story. My wife and I were up in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and if you've never heard, they have wild horses that run around the islands. And we were taking a wild horse tour, and there were some ladies behind us, and you could tell they were city folks. And they kept asking the driver of this tour, where did the horses sleep at night, and could they get out of the rain? And these are wild horses, mind you. Okay. So later on, they just kept asking these silly questions. And later on, we stopped to look at some horses, and there was a persimmon tree right beside, you could reach right outside the bus, and they were about as green as all green could get. But I picked one and popped it in my mouth and just put it to the side real quick. Didn't bite into it or anything. And I acted like I was munching on it. And the lady said, "What are you eating?" I said, "It's persimmon tree." And she reached over there, grabbed her a handful of those persimmons, shoved them in her mouth. And like I said, they were about as green as they could be. And she bit it, her whole mouth turned inside out. And ladies didn't talk the rest of the time we were on that tour. Uh, David, how you doing, buddy? For any of you guys out there that duck hunt or thinking about duck hunting, you need to get a hold of David. And he's got a Facebook page called Flatwood Lanyards. Flatwood Lanyards. He's the one that makes my duck call lanyards, and he custom makes them really good, awesome. Y'all need to if you don't need a call lanyard or a varmint lanyard or anything made for hunting that needs like a lanyard or like a turkey strap or duck strap or carrying varmints or carrying your e-collars or anything, get a hold of David Hanson at Flatwood Lanyards. Yes, it was messed up, and you know, city people need to learn. Hey, Gidget, you're awesome. No dog collars. Okay. Have you heard of Indian Tournament or Jack in the Pulpit? I may know it by another name. May know it by another name. I don't know. I may know it by another name. Ooh, I might have to look it up. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Hey, welcome back, Shiner. What's say, Tom? How you doing, buddy? I know a lot of people I'd like to give that to, Gidget. I know a lot of people I'd like to give that to. Is everyone here connected, or do y'all need links, Fran? I think everybody that's got a I think everybody that's got a YouTube account or YouTube channel is here. CP, what's happening, brother? I was talking about you earlier. Hadn't seen you a couple days. Checking on you. Blew your knee out. Man, I've done that before. Oh. On a what places? Well, Jimmy, I can tell you what I run. Um, Here lately, I've been running a Kirk McCulloch cut down, and but I do have I have some R&T calls. I got the Mondo and the Macro Hen. I have a lot of Duck Commander calls and some custom calls. I got about 40 of them total. Most of them are collectors. I keep them put up. And I think, Jimmy, if I'm not mistaken, there ain't but two duck hunters in this chat right now, and that's me and you. It's an online shopping app. Okay. I think the only time that I quit, well, no, I didn't even quit then. When I was in the Marine Corps, I even hunted when I was overseas. How you doing, Raymond? Hey, take your time, brother. Did you get my message, David? That's right, you do duck hunt. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Did you get my message through Facebook? Just let me know. And no hurry right now. That sounds good, CP. Like I said, I've been looking for you for a couple of days while I was at work. Which duck commander do you have? You don't know what your goose call is? I got a few goose calls. I just don't goose hunt enough to mess with them. I know how to run them. I just don't mess with them. Yeah, West Virginia. I know about going to Iraq and Lebanon and Afghanistan. Okay, David. What is going on here? Oh, really? Yeah, I like their teal calls and their summer duck calls. They are they are on the money when they made those. Yeah, isn't that the truth, West Virginia? Yeah, CP. Oh, okay, hang on. Do do do. On request. Thank you, Gidget. A big bomb. Oh, I missed all that kind of news. Who? Hey, Shiner, I missed that news. So who shot at who? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm kind of waiting on to see if Shiner tells. Over in Iraq, who shot at who? I don't know. Okay, Bill, notify the major explosion. Okay. Take care, David. Man, lots of video all over YouTube. Okay, I'll have to look it up either later tonight or tomorrow. I spend the majority of my time looking at all the people I support when I'm looking at YouTube. Whoops. It's the other one. Sorry. I keep getting this message that pops up over my chat portion over here or over there, and keep saying new comments, and I don't know why it's not scrolling. West Virginia, thank you so much for stopping in. Hit that like button on your way out. Comments are screwing up on everyone. Okay. So what made me start a YouTube channel? I don't know, about 4 years ago, I had met a young man and his dad. They were scouting for teal, and they had no clue to what they were doing. And I started showing them what to look for. We all became friends, and kind of took him under my wing a little bit because my son had already grown up and married and out of the house. And that young man said I ought to start a YouTube channel and maybe try to teach the younger generation on how to really duck hunt, not just go out there and try to pass shoot summer ducks at 50 and 60 and 70 yards. So that's what I did. I tried to start it last duck season, but we had so much rain and so much warm weather that we just didn't have the ducks to get a lot of film. So in February, I just bit the bullet and started doing tips and tactics stuff. Well, I thought I have live chat. I'm in StreamYard. Appreciate that. Hope that answered your question, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, I know. But there is a thing on YouTube that you can get sponsored by certain people, and that's what happens to a lot. They get sponsored, so they have to talk about that product. CP, you and me both, buddy. I just hadn't had time. I've been on the road so much. Well, I am who I am. Now I'll tell you straight up, if Best Friend Outdoors, how you doing? If Go Devil wants to sponsor me, I'll take them. If Natural Gear Camouflage wants to sponsor, I'll take them. If Boss Ammo wants to sponsor me, I'll take them. Frontier Survival, how you doing, bud? But I don't want to be sponsored by somebody that I don't believe in their product, or I don't care for their product. I need to drink another one of these before I go to bed tonight. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, Jimmy. You go onto my channel, I have conservation pieces in there and tips and tactics. A lot of them. Frontier Survival, we're doing good. Back in a hotel working. Be glad to get home Thursday. And that's true, buddy. Some people just get hyped up on what they like, and they think it's the best. The gear that I use is the best for me, and what I like. My decoys, it ranges everything from Tangle Free to Academy Sports to Avery Greenhead gear to Lifetime decoys. I got cork, I got handmade cork that I've carved myself. But I do like, certain camouflage patterns I do like, like I like Natural Gear. Doesn't mean that nobody else's is better or worse. It just means this is what I like. I do like Boss Ammo. I shoot a 16 gauge Belgian Browning, so I don't want to shoot steel shot, so I need to I don't want to put steel shot in in that old gun. If you understand what I'm saying, it'll mess the barrel up. So I like to use bismuth. Well, I appreciate that, Jimmy. So it'll mess the barrels up, and so I like shooting bismuth shells. And Boss, they may be expensive, but this is the best for my gun, and it patterns well in my gun. Walmart's, but listen, if you're hunting on a budget, there's nothing wrong with that, buddy. I'm telling you straight up. I've killed many a duck with with cheap shells. And it really is not. It's not that they're cheap shells. It's the if you shoot them within distance in a 35 yards or less, you pretty much take anything out there and kill ducks with it. But they got to be within range, and a lot of these guys don't understand how far something is. And if you'll take a look back into my library on my YouTube, you'll see where I did a video called the balloon trick, and you'll see what an actual 35 yards looks like through the eye of a camera, and makes it look a whole lot farther in the eyes of a camera, but in real life it's not that far. Can you please explain the whole bismuth? All right, with hunting ducks you have to have non-toxic shot. Okay, so non-toxic, so lead is toxic, so you can't use lead when you're hunting ducks or waterfowl. So you have to have non-toxic. So that's either going to be steel, bismuth. Hey, if your shells are Kent and your Mossberg loves them, then keep shooting them, brother. Keep shooting them. All right. So getting back to bismuth, non-toxic shot will be steel, bismuth, and tungsten. Tungsten is very expensive, and bismuth has the most lead-like qualities. So when it penetrates a lot like lead. Steel doesn't mushroom out. Steel just punches right through everything. Lead deforms and punches out. So that's what that is. Does that make sense? And like I said, and steel is harder than bismuth, which it can deform the barrels on old shotguns. I have a very old shotgun. My shotgun was made in the 1950s. So that hard steel could deform the barrels, leave pits and grooves in them. Where bismuth is softer than steel, it doesn't leave those pits or grooves in them. It's not lead. It's actual bismuth. Bismuth is a metal. As a matter of fact, when you get an upset stomach, you take Pepto Bismol, which is bismuth, and it's a lead. It's a lead-like substance. It's a metal. It's a heavy metal. I know that's weird. Was anybody else going live tonight out of curiosity? Or the reason I'm not tonight for you. Okay. There's definitely a lag on my chat section here. I hear you, brother. Well, I think I'm going to call it. And the reason is I need to make a phone call. My beautiful wife just tried to call me, and I didn't want to answer while I was on here, so I need to call her back. And but I want to thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. You know, y'all have a I know I need to call her. Got to call her. But y'all have a good evening. Those are any of y'all that were affected by this little storm. I hope y'all and wish y'all well. And y'all take care. And before y'all leave, hit that thumbs up button for me. I really would appreciate it. I got a new video that's coming out at midnight tonight. It's the final of the 3-part series on the rice that I've been doing. So I hope y'all take a look at that sometime here in the near future. And then I'm going to be pouring it to it for tips and tactics for teal season. It's coming up quick. I got to start getting these videos out. But anyway, y'all have a great evening. Y'all take care. And we'll see y'all next time.